inside stall. Racing. Bell Lap, first to leave. Find Your Man had no pace. Drops out into the second half of the field early, and Keeper Sweet jumped well. Mr. Brilliant going up and attacking for the lead. Valencia is there as well. Here's the roughy Footsteps, who's starting to really hot-footed across from the outside, and so it's Footsteps who's going to quickly dash clear from Mr. Brilliant. Valencia, they string right out early on. Bell Lap is down on the inside of Keeper Sweet, a length and a half off those Alkaline, followed by Burn One Down, being heeled along to stay on the bridle from on the inside. Find Your Man. Isopoda back there in the field. The last group, Piccola Senora, the White Witch, Port Beach, and last is completed. Well, the best part of 15 lengths had covered the field, going up to the far corner, and the roughie leads the way, flying along. It's Footsteps with pace to burn, 3/4 on Valencia. A length away, Keeper Sweet, camped on the outside of Mr. Brilliant, who has to steady here as they work down the side. They start to bunch up a little now. Alkaline is next on the outside, sent forward 550 metres out from Bell Lap. Now getting off the fence, Find Your Man. Harvey was able to come away from the rails. He's starting to track up, got to about midfield. Isopoda followed further back, Burn One Down, and then Piccola Senora, the White Witch back there in the field, the Port Beach, and last of all completed. Keeper Sweet now ranges up to Valencia. They're the two that have come together down to the 250. Valencia and Keeper Sweet having a toe-to-toe struggle, 2 lengths to Mr. Brilliant. Bell Lap coming down the outside. Keeper Sweet got the head in front from Valencia. Bell Lap cutting them all down though. Bell Lap driving, diving, got there. Bell Lap right on the post. Bell Lap arrived in the nick of time to beat Keeper Sweet, Mr. Brilliant, Valencia. And then came Find Your Man. In behind those next, Isopoda, Piccola Senora. Followed further back then, Burn One Down. Alkaline was next home. And then completed Port Beach, followed further back by the White Witch, and the roughie had pulled up abruptly. Footsteps taking tiny footsteps over the final 400 and back there at the rear of the field. And so there's a treble today for Brad Parnham. Bell Lap. The Bradbury's luck 3-year-old. Bell Lap charging down the outside to pick up the Gingerbread Man mare, Keeper Sweet. And Mr. Brilliant third home, a winning treble for Brad Parnham today. So between them, the Parnhams have got 5 of the 9. And the Yarradale stud-owned gelding Bell Lap, trained by S.J. Miller, has now put together 2 wins from its past 3 starts. By Bradbury's luck out of Petite Belle, and pulled out all stops to hunt down Keeper Sweet. It and Valencia having a wonderful battle in front. Both not prepared to yield. Mr. Brilliant getting around their backs, but it was the one, the widest of them, Bell Lap, that had touched them all off in the shadows of the post. Second is number 6, Keeper Sweet. Gingerbread Man mare from Keeper Quiet, trained by Jeremy Easthope. Troy Turner in the saddle. Mr. Brilliant, the Machino Magna Cat gelding. Sean McGruddy, the rider for Kieran McDonough. And 4th 9, Valencia. 5th, Find Your Man, but beaten a long way from them. A neck and a long neck with the margins in 140.78. 140.78, 36.43. The last 600 there at the end of the mile and 50. The 10th, the last today at 5:30. The Glenroy Chaff Handicap. 1 Astro Warrior is the one scratching out of the last event of the day. As we head downstairs, a big day for Brad Parnham, and chalks up another one here in the second last of the day for S.J. Miller.
He does indeed, and they've got a nice chance in the last as well. But Bell Lap, Stephen Miller joins me now. The 42 days between runs, the reason there?
Look, I'd just give him a little freshen up. He'd had a fair few runs together, and he's a 3-year-old. I think he'll stay a bit, so I might head towards, you know, the stone sort of races.
Off that freshen up, were you confident that he was forward enough and just held on to enough residual fitness to run a really forward race over the 1650 today? Yeah,
I actually did. You know, he'd sort of done well in the time back in work, and he had a little gallop the other day, and he worked pretty good for him. You know, he's a casual little dude. So, you know, I expected him to run a good race today. Yeah.
What are you expecting in the last?
Yeah, she's done well. You know, dropping back to 1,000 metres, just leave it up to Brad, and hopefully he'll do the right thing.
It's the exact same result as here, and I see you spending up at the English Sale as well with an I'm Invincible filly. Nice to see that stallion in a stable.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so hopefully I've still got a little bit left for Perth.
I'm sure you'll find it, and if not, Bell Lap's delivered you a little bit of spending money at least. Well done.
Thank you.
There is Stephen Miller after the victory of Bell Lap, and some play money ahead of the Magic Millions sale, and he's always a wonderful buyer when it comes to finding these yearlings, Stephen Miller, and he found a nice I'm Invincible filly during the week, and I'm sure he's looking forward to getting her into his stable. Only a small filly, he was saying, but still, they'll always be by I'm Invincible, and looking forward to seeing her here in the West. But Bell Lap, a good performance there, and clearly it's a gelding who may be here for bigger and better things, and Brad Parnham's had a wonderful day in the saddle.
Certainly has. It's the third leg of a treble, Brad. What were your confidence levels like turning for home then?
Well, actually, turning for home, I knew he was going to finish good, but the leaders sort of had a pretty good kick on me, so I knew I was going to need every bit of the straight to run him down, and yeah, inside that last 100, he probably just found that little bit extra and got the job done.
First time you've been on him on race day. SJ just saying he's going to aim him towards some of those staying races. Does he give you the impression of a nice staying type?
Yeah, definitely. He's not a horse that's got to turn a foot or anything, but like I said then, he took the whole straight to grab him, but I felt like he was running through the line well, so probably look to step him up to 2,000 now, I'd say.
One more to go. Short talk, racing in good form. What are your thoughts about the drop back to 1,000 metres?
I think it'll suit because the horse just over races a little bit, so I'll just keep it in a nice, comfortable rhythm, and whether that's in front, outside the leader, or 1-1 or something like that, and yeah, if I can do that and keep it in a nice rhythm, I think it'll finish off good.
Hopefully it's a quartet. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's hope it can be for Brad Parnham, and Bell Lap brings up the third leg of his treble, defeating Keep a Sweet, Mr. Brilliant, rolling around everywhere, finish third. 3, 6, 4 and 9, the numbers from the second last here at Belmont.
Like